Welcome back, sports fans from around the world. Had to restart the stream. Alright, for those just tuning in, Derek Howard with Game Time Streaming alongside Megan Killian. Got everything back up and going. Lost internet for a second. Chris Bates, 2-1, race to 5. 2 sets, race to 5. So, if whoever wins this one, if they tie, it goes to a 501 choice medley to break the sets. Master out here. This can go. Chris Bates for tops. Christopher Bates goes up 3-1. Not playing no games. Christopher Bates is starting to do the shuffle here and there. And like I tell you, man, he starts doing the Bates shuffle. Everybody's in trouble. He sure does like the bullseyes, Megan, and proving it right there. He's confident with the bullseyes.
Oh yeah, you definitely tell. 01 is definitely Christopher's strong suit. Everyone has their own favorite game, whether it's 01 or cricket. And tell you what, Christopher's game is definitely 01.
Joe answers right back with the low ton himself. Mike drop in the house. We got us a Division II battle going on here. Chris is being relentless on them bullseyes. Joe needs to start getting some momentum in his way. Thanks for tuning in, Mike. I did show the mic drops, the OG mic drops, to one of our players on an earlier stream, Jeremy Chandler. He's like, "Do you have the OG mic drops?" I said, "I do. You want to feel them?" And obviously loved them. Got to check them out, magnetodarts.com. So Joe is on the first out here. Chris needing to get it below 180, and he does. Great shot there from Chris. I did not see the sneak peek of the mic drop jersey, but I already want one. So as soon as they go on sale, I'm going to get me a mic drop jersey. '24's got to go here for Chris. To go up 4-1 in a race to 5. This would be massive for Chris right now, and Joe can do nothing but watch. Chris trying to break his throw with the double 6. Sigh of relief from Joe. You can see it in his face. He knows.
Definitely taking that breather. Needs to calm himself down and just aim for it, man. Come on.
Sets himself up with an out, though. Double 14 is a master out. Chris knows how important this is here.
We all know about those neighbors, guys.
Joe cannot believe he's got to look at this, and he takes it.
Cricket.
4-1 and 3-2 are so different, and Joe is finally able to breathe here.
Still down by 1 game, but he is working his way up.
I call that the Jeremy special. Hell yeah, one marker, buddy. Going for the best. Hell yeah.
It is the last match of the night. Yes, it is. And it's going to be a good one. You know, I try to match everyone up pretty evenly, so not knowing Joe makes it exciting for me. I usually have a lock on everyone. I'm such a stat freak. But Joe's the sneaky one here, and as you can see, aggressively going to the 19. Not sure if it's the smartest move, but hey, he felt it, and he was even going for that double 19, it looked like, Megan.
Oh, for sure. If he can't hit the triple, I mean, try for the double. Christopher all over that triple, though. Just underneath it and beside it.
Cannot wait for Mike Hagenow versus Howard Hill. That is going to be one of the best matches we have of the season for sure. Hagenow is bringing a fellow Magneto darter and Mark Evanberg #2, and he is playing Russ Fico.
Wow.
So yeah,
Hey Brady, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you in here. Hi, Mike. I did meet you at regionals, actually.
yep. Megan is real big into the dart community. A lot more into the steel side, isn't it? Aren't you, Megan?
Yes, I've been playing the steel tip since I was 3. I also run the Flint Olympian Games through steel tip with the Crim, and I play over in Canada every other year, and the Canadians come over here. It's always a fun time. It's great to see how other people throw and how they end up playing the game. As you guys know, Canada is big in steel tip also. But yeah, I help run the Greater Flint Dart Association with Mike Jarisk and Molly and my mother Norma. So I'm real big into steel tip.
Yeah, whole family's big into steel tip. You know, speaking of Canadian darts, I am the biggest Jeff Smith fan.
Oh.
So I absolutely just love what Jeff Smith has been doing, especially in the Modus Super Series. Love it. As much as I don't play steel tip, I watch it all day long, and I'm so excited to come to your event. I actually have only probably been in 4 steel events, and I do really well, I think.
Oh, you do great.
I think. I mean, it's single elimination, so you can't really tell unless you want it, right?
Right.
But
But playing steel tip is always nice because everything is smaller. So when you come from a steel tip night to a soft tip night, you're like, wow, I'm hitting these triples all day long. Because in steel tip, it's so much smaller.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep, I find it fun. I try to use it to my advantage that it's small. I don't know. It's like they're thrown at the same thing, so it's definitely not a disadvantage, you know. And it's closer to the lines closer to the boards, so it's like it's interesting, and it also puts the PDC players into perspective. Big shot there from Joe. Massive shot there from Joe. Chris having the high ground here. He was not looking good, but that was a massive shot to switch momentum into his favor. Chris chasing without the point lead. Let's see if it pays off for him. Does not. So Joe either can open a new house or choose to chase. I'm opening a new house, but let's see what he. It's not a terrible idea. He can hit him, and he connects. So committed with his decision, forcing Chris into a new house. Yeah, playing steel tip and stuff here at the house puts the PDC into perspective. I do have my Gary Anderson shirt on right now, by the way. If y'all didn't notice, yeah, I know he did lose, but he still gave it a good run there. I love the Grand Prix. The double in is always fun to watch at the PDC level because they're not usually double in, so makes it a special event. He did lose to Danny Nopert, and it's not a bad loss. He's always a top contender, but I thought Gary was gonna get him there for a minute, but huge freaking shot from Christopher Bates at the right time, and he's excited about that one. Wow, Joe had control of this game just a round ago, and Christopher Bates coming around. This is a game of chess, and these guys are playing some strategical maneuvers here. Oh my gosh, Joe says not so fast, Chris. Well, Joe is looking good here, folks. 2 fats to tie it up. 3-3. Come on, Joe Paulson. Ties it up 3-3 in a race to 6. Momentum is swinging into Joe's favor. This is absolutely great, Megan. This is why I set up these matches, is exactly for this. I know it takes forever, but you know what? From my standpoint, this is what I love, and I love seeing it. And these guys have completely forgot about the camera, completely focused in, dialed in, hitting big shots when they need it, and I love every bit of it. Every bit of it. Christopher Bates is just on one on this game, and Joe is doing everything that he can to hang in here. A 3.3 to a 3.5 average. These guys are really really feeling it right now. No joking around. Christopher Bates right into the trip 17. Collects with the double 16. Massive round there from Chris Bates, forcing Joe to the 15s. And you've seen it over and over again. People winning games on that 15. A 3.71 average. This 15 is gonna get smoked. Extends the point lead. 3-house lead here. You know, Joe's going to be feeling it on this one. Chris is going to try to make this a 4-3 score line here on his next throw. And, you know, that's fine. Joe gets the start on the next one. This is loser start format. So, no big deal, you know. Joe can just practice for that next game because it doesn't seem like Chris is going to let this one go the way he's been throwing. But anything's possible. Yeah, a double bull would put some pressure on Chris. He does have the right idea there going bullseyes. I feel like it's too close of a point game to try to shut it down. The odds aren't against that, so Chris is going to be pretty comfortable going into this bullseye here. And he gets it.
It's 501? Yeah, 501. One goal, double out. 501. Top one. Second one. Yep. Goal line.
What's up, Tiffany? Let's go, Christopher Bates. Hey, he's doing it, and Joe's keeping up with him here. Definitely needs to win this. It is a race to 5.
That's so funny, Doug. It's very true. My dad was very good. He did end up passing away, though, in 2017. And later that year, he was inducted into the Steel Tip Dart Hall of Fame in Grand Rapids. So, yeah, my dad was a great person, a great darter, and he was very good. We actually have a tournament for the 6th annual Kevin Killing Memorial Tournament, November 8th, if you would love to come. It is a steel tip event. It's all day long on a Saturday. And we are actually doing a Woody luck of the draw. So it's those old-fashioned wooden darts with the feather, with the feathered tip flights. So you guys are more than welcome to come out.
You know, I actually think that those darts are called American darts. That's like the actual word for them. Mm-hmm. And do you have the board with them where it's like the outside rim only?
No, so we just did the wooden darts, and we use the regular steel tip boards at the Flint Eagles, that's where it's going to be held.
Gotcha. Christopher Bates, trip 14 for the set. Giving Joe a chance here. Connects. Joe, bullseye. Monster shot from Joe Paulson makes it 4-4. Wow, I cannot believe what we just said. Christopher Bates does not look at the out, and Joe Paulson comes back and makes him pay. Oh, man. I must have misread that. I thought Joe had that one. Holy cow, did I get excited? And Christopher Bates comes back and wins it. Holy cow, Megan. I need to calm down.
Paul, or Joe
I could
was
swear
at it.
Joe
Oh,
won
man.
that. I could swear Joe won that.
Oh, it was just like a whole hour. I mean, he was so excited. He almost had it, man. And then Chris comes in. He's like, nope, I got this.
Oh my gosh, Christopher Bates wins it with tops. What a great shot there. Not even taking a look at the 42. I cannot believe what just happened. So, wow. Wow. Stay tuned, folks. Chris did take that set. This is, you got to win by 2 sets. So, we'll be right back. We're going to take a short break. And stay tuned. This is crazy. What's up, sports fans? That was wild. I tell you, Chris won it with tops, and took the first set. We'll be back with this second set. You know, Chris did have set himself up hitting that 2, and I thought that it was master out still. So yeah, he didn't hit that 42 because it was double out. So my bad on that one, Chris. And man, Joe almost won that to make it 4-4. It's about to get crazier. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. The players just took a little break. We are back for the second set. Race to 5. Joe Paulson versus Christopher Bates. I'm Derek Howard with Game Time Streaming alongside Megan Killian. It was an exciting first set. Megan, what'd you think?
It was awesome. With Joe going for the double bullet at the end, he was right there, just a few holes out, and he was jumping up and down. We had our hearts pumping, like we thought he got it. Oh, man. And then Bates comes in and it's just like, oh, I got this, and took it right out for the win and took the whole set. It was great.
Yep. Yeah, we do have that 501 game later on in the set where it's split bull double out for the Division II players, and man, it got me. I was so upset about Bates not looking at the 42, but he was setting himself up for tops, and guess what? Hits it for the win to win the first set. What a match. I had thought Joe hit the out previously. I was losing my mind, but that's the best thing about sports. Man, was it exciting. So definitely expect this one to be also exciting. And Joe needs to win this set to go to a last leg medley.
Not a bad way to start. Hat trick right off of it.
Fatality Games is in the chat. Man, am I excited, Craig, about your interviews coming up for Grand Board Beast. So those of you that are part of Grand Board Beast, Fatality Games is going to start hosting the interviews and bringing them back. I loved when they used to do those. Got all kinds of shooters in there. And Joe comes in off the break. Great grouping. Opened up with a hat, you said. Yeah, check out Fatality Games if you're on the Grand Board. So, does great stream, does a great job. Hook came down to just 1 or 2 darts.